What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Movie Emporium's Netflix original review of BigBug. This film was directed by Jean-Pierre Jeunet. Now, before we begin, if you like this channel, awesome, hit the subscribe button to join Movie Emporium, hit that notification bell, top finals coming next. If you like this video, awesome, hit that like button, as well as commenting below on any video that you watch, including this one. So BigBug is this sci-fi dystopian, dark comedy. It's set about 45 years in the future. It's basically about a family who are living in this kind of speed racer plastic style world where it has very pastel colors and stuff like that. And in essence, what happens is this company who runs all the AI technology called Youssef basically puts everyone under house arrest for whatever reasons. I won't get into it. But in essence, the AI in the house start to question their reality and they want to become more human. And therefore, craziness and hijinks and very French sensibilities when it comes to filmmaking start to ensue, and this turns into a very kind of what is it like to be human type story. And so this movie, I didn't know anything about till about a month before, because Netflix doesn't put out their trailers and stuff till about a month before the movie releases unless it's a huge movie. But once I watched this trailer, I'm like, I didn't know what to think, because it's very, very weird. It's very out there. It's very cartoonish, almost in a lot of ways, like anime style. It's just a very strange trailer. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that thinks that, because, you watch it and it has like this older guy who is played by Francois Levantal, who of course plays Youssef, who looks like a very old RoboCop type style character, and the way he smiles. It's very much trying to be a parody and stuff like that, but it was very, very weird in what it's trying to do. But I was intrigued because it's Jean-Pierre Jeunet, who of course did Amélie and a Delicatessen. Now, Amélie is one of those great comedies that has come out in the last 20 years, which really showed the nature of what French sensibility comes when it comes to comedy, when it comes into what it's like the human condition and stuff like that. And Audrey Tautou, it was kind of a breakthrough performance for her. But once again, this trailer is very off-putting in what it's trying to do, because it's very, very weird in its sensibilities. So with that said, I was extremely interested in watching it, because not only do I like Jean-Pierre Jeunet, but it seems like it could be kind of an interesting, cool concept. But the only thing I worried about is that it was going to be so dark in its comedy, so bonkers in its humor, that it was not going to be a very good movie. I mean, to be fairly honest, this trailer is a little off-putting in what it's trying to do, so it might kind of turn off a lot of individuals who watch and go, what the hell is this movie? So they finally sent me a review copy for this. Thank you to Netflix as usual. And I will definitely say this: what you see in the trailer, what you view in the trailer, is exactly what you're getting in this movie. But once again, I found myself judging a book by its cover just based on the trailer alone, because if you give this movie a chance, I think, like myself, you might actually like this movie, because I absolutely freaking love this movie. I actually think this is one of the best movies of the year, to be fairly honest. It's weird. It fits in that category of like Mandy and Possessor and Werewolves Within and, Climax and stuff like that, where it's a film that is almost too weird for its own good, but is almost like relatable relatable in a lot of senses, because it is doing a lot of things that kind of predict how the future is going to head towards, but it does it in a weird French sensibility that I absolutely love. Their view of the future and the way that the future is developed is very, very cool, very kind of strange, but kind of audacious in a lot of aspects. It really feels like a world that we're heading towards, but this is more hyper realized in a lot of aspects, from just the plastic feel and all the vibrancy of the colors, and the fact that, the world feels very CGI, but feels very just off-putting enough that it feels like we could head to that world and stuff like that. And on top of that, the family uses the reliance of technology, which is what this movie is about. It's about the reliance of technology and what it's like to be human, and how we just view the world in general, because there's like a joke about coronavirus and stuff like that in this movie. And I just found this movie just absolutely just fantastic. That's the best word to put it. It's absolutely a movie that really takes the material seriously, but also has fun with it. It does things that are just out there and bonkers. There's a lot of sexual innuendo in this movie that is just played for more for laughs, but also kind of serious in the fact that we're humans. One of the robots is like measuring all the percentages of like how humans like exists in this world is absolutely kind of funny and interesting. The matriarch, the older lady in this film, is basically, she has an AI robot that is just this weird kind of very attractive male, and it's just really, really funny how his character plays out. And I think that's what this movie's trying to do. It's trying to show you a world that we are very much heading towards, especially with the kind of advancements in AI technology. But it's also trying to show you that we can live in a world where this happens, but the idea of how robots will start to kind of want to feel like humans and want to, try to be like humans and stuff like that. Because the robots in this movie are very much, they're very much like abiding to the laws of robotics, but they're also, trying to learn and trying to advance themselves. And on top of that, you have this police-like state with this character of Jeunet, who's played like brilliantly by Francois Levantal, or whatever, however you say his name. And I love his character. He's like a mix of like, RoboCop and, some police, force or something like that. It's kind of cool how they use this character, because they also have like TV shows where these robots, these Jeunet robots, which all look all the same, believe it or not, are using humans for comedy, for jokes and stuff like that. And it's also a play on like, our reliance on like stupid television and so on and so forth. And it's really, really funny. It really has a lot of biting satire and biting humor. But once again, it is very much a reliance on technology movie. It's a very much what it's like to become human, because even these characters in the movie, they're trying to escape. They're trying to, get out of this house, but they are so reliant on technology that they don't even have any inkling of what the best way to get out of this situation. So watching their kind of illogical reasonings and the fact that they're just doing stupid things and stuff like that, it just very much human nature in its own right. But like I said, Jean-Pierre Jeunet delivers once again on just a very biting satire of a movie. It's very much a movie that is not going to be for everyone, just in its nature and its sensibilities and its comedy and stuff like that. But it's a movie that once again took me off guard. It completely just like surprised me in its aspects. And once again, it might actually be in my top 10 as that film that just is so bonkers for its own good, and I just really love that. I really do. So that said, that's gonna be my take on Netflix's Big Bug. Thank you so much for watching. Comments below, what do you think of the trailer? Are you going to watch this movie? Are you interested in seeing this movie now? All that good stuff. But anyways, if you like what you see on this channel, hit the subscribe button to join Movie Emporium. Hit that notification bell at the top to find what's coming next. If you like this video, awesome, hit that like button, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.